Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in this video I will be going over the new 4K Ultra HD pre-orders and announcements for February 24th, 2023. Now keep in mind release dates and technical specs are subject to change. If there are any changes or additional retailer exclusives, I will update them in a future video. Also, be sure to check out my previous 4K pre-order videos for titles you may be looking for and were not covered here. Direct Amazon links to the titles listed in this video when they are live can be found on the channel's community page. In last week's video, the Superman 5-film collection on 4K was dated for April 18th. Well, that release date has now been confirmed, and in last week's video, I also mentioned that there was a Steelbook collection at that time looked to be only available in the UK at Zavi. Well, here in the States, it looks like the collection is going to be available only at Amazon. Now, when I say only at Amazon, that may not be exactly true because I've seen indications that the WB shop is going to be carrying the Steelbook set as well. If you want to see the breakdown of the individual Steelbooks included in the set, check out last week's video. I have a full rundown. As for the non-Steelbook set, this appears to be the artwork they're going for this 4K collection. I expect this to show up in the next couple of days at various online retailers, and I would not be surprised to see this in stores on release day. On April 25th, Lionsgate will be releasing the 4K exclusive Steelbook edition of The Man Who Fell to Earth starring David Bowie. This will be a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook only available at that retailer and on their website. It is expected to have HDR and Dolby Vision and a DTS audio mix. With Creed 3 just about to hit movie theaters, it looks like artwork for the upcoming Best Buy exclusive Steelbook edition has made its way online. Now, we don't have an official release date, but I'm seeing rumblings that it's going to be May 23rd. When the official release date is announced, I will update that in a future video. And also, as far as tech specs, I would not be surprised to see HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos for the audio. On May 30th, Crunchyroll will be releasing the 4K edition of Violet Evergarden, the movie. Now, I don't have tech specs, but I would probably see HDR at the very least and DTS 5.1 for the audio. Severin has announced that Drowning by the Numbers is getting a 4K Blu Ray. The release date for this is May 30th, and it will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and DTS for the audio mix. On May 30th, Arrow Video has announced that The Last Starfighter is getting a 4K Blu Ray. This will be both a US and UK release. It will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and the same DTS audio tracks from the previous Blu Ray. Also on May 30th, Arrow announced that director Michael Mann's Black Hat is coming to 4K Blu Ray. Now, this appears to have both the domestic and the international versions on 4K, and it will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and DTS 5.1 for the audio. Keanu Lorber announced this week that Bad Lieutenant is coming to 4K. Now, we don't have a release date, but they did indicate that HDR and Dolby Vision and DTS audio are going to be included. And stay tuned to the channel when an official release date is announced and cover art. I will update that here. As for this week's The Abyss Watch 2023, I think we can officially call it. It is not going to be showing up March of this year. Now, as far as the Abyss Watch goes, I'm going to put it on hold for a little bit. When some real concrete information comes out, I will update that in future videos. But as far as week to week, just me spinning my wheels is not really going to do any good. So as of right now, it looks like the Abyss is not coming in March. So stay tuned to the channel and future updates. I will, of course, do that here. So I posted a poll over my channel's community page whether you wanted me to start covering 4K pre-order announcements in international markets. Well, overwhelmingly, you definitely seem to want it. So starting today, I will be including this in my weekly videos. On March 2nd, it looks like a 4K edition of the original Phantasm is coming out, and it looks to be a Play On Pictures website exclusive. The 4K edition is a media book available in Germany, but you should have no problem importing it to the States. According to the website, it will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and DTS for the audio. On March 29th, it looks like the individual release of The City of Lost Children will be coming out on 4K in France. I would expect HDR and Dolby Vision and DTS audio just like the US release as part of the Sony Classics collection. On March 31st from Germany, it looks like a 4K edition of Hell on the Border will be getting not one, but two separate media book releases. Over in Australia, it looks like Weird, the Al Yankovic story is getting a 4K Blu-ray sometime in April. This pre-order is currently available over on the Umbrella Shop, and you could definitely import this one to the States. We don't have confirmation if HDR will be included. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. But here's the interesting thing. So according to the website, a DTS 5.1 is included for the audio. But apparently, according to one of the filmmakers, an Atmos track was created for this film. So it's kind of puzzling we're not getting it here on the 4K. I think eventually a 4K will be released with the Atmos track sometime down the line. But if you can't wait, head on over to the Umbrella Shop and place your pre-order. On April 17th, it looks like American Guinea Pig, The Song of Solomon, is getting 2 4K media books from Germany. On May 1st, the UK will be getting Picnic at Hanging Rock on 4K. Now, this will be made available as both a collector's edition and a standard release. Both are readily available at your online retailers such as Amazon UK. On May 11th, the 4K edition of The Brotherhood of the Wolf will be made available from Germany. Now, this 4K edition is going to have a few different versions, a standard and a Steelbook edition. The Steelbook is going to be exclusive to Play On Pictures, as well as a collector's edition, which is also appearing to be an exclusive to that website. As far as tech specs, it has been confirmed that HDR and Dolby Vision will be included, and a French Dolby Atmos audio track. I believe I also saw there's going to be an English option, which is DTS 5.1 only. No word yet if English subtitles will be included. On May 22nd, Arrow Video announced that Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is finally coming to 4K. This is a UK-only title, but you can easily import it to the States. It will support HDR and Dolby Vision and a DTS audio mix. Now, I suspect that Criterion probably still has the rights to the US release. I don't want to say Criterion will put this out on 4K for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Either way, this will be available on May 22nd from Arrow. It is being reported that on July 14th, Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence will be making its debut on the format. Stay tuned to the channel when official artwork and tech specs become available, but I would expect HDR at the very least and DTS for the audio. It looks like sometime in the next few months, Germany will be getting the 4K edition of The Man from Hong Kong. Stay tuned to the channel for official artwork, tech specs, and a release date when it becomes available. So those are the new 4K Blu-ray pre-orders and announcements for February 24th, 2023. Don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link in the comments section if you're interested in any of these titles. It really does help out the channel. But I also want to hear from you. What listed in this video are you planning to pick up for yourself? And finally, a special thank you to my Patreons for your continued support. It is very much appreciated. If you would like to support me through Patreon, I will leave a link in the description of this video. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.